Or on Procker, Ravka, MiTH front mission as the blue team ignore their opponents. Project Phantom to the side.
You know what? Neither team has a setup to camp. I mean, just both teams going with such an aggressive tank pick. I mean, look at that. On MiTH, you've got double T32s, an Object 416, a T69, and a 1390. That's very aggressive. And on the other side, it's even more aggressive. You've got triple T32s, a Pershing, and a 1390. I think they're going to duke it out in the middle.
So that's definitely a possibility here. A lot of front line firepower and tankiness coming out from the Project Phantom side. They just that front line is going to be extremely hard for
to breach. Yeah,
for the MiTH front mission side.
What I'm liking is that MiTH is spreading out to the west as well, trying to get as many angles as possible onto those T32s.
Yeah, both teams moving out to this field area and actually focusing on this western side as well. So I like what both teams are doing right now. However, the T32s on the MiTH side are more towards the railway, whereas the T32s on Project Phantom side are out there more towards the west. So it's kind of a separating push here, differentiating push, but at the same time, we will probably see like what we kind of see with it's like the eastern the kind of the left side of the railway versus like the western road. Like that fight we kind of see like diagonally.
It's pretty unorthodox though, because no side has clearly chosen either east or west. They're refusing to relinquish their sides.
Actually,
so this is, we don't see that very often per se, but it's the most interesting setup because neither side really wishes to either forsake the west or the east. They don't want to give away ground, and look at that Panda Kai just took the first hit. And once again, like a MiTH with an excellent bit of positioning with their medium tanks to the northwestern part of the map, and just landing some extra shots onto those T32s. MiTH has the more angles right now.
Definitely. I mean, they are definitely more spread out compared to their counterparts.
And that's how they should play, because they got the lighter setup.
I mean, Project Phantom, they have the tankiness, they have a lot of front line just kind of power, but the thing is, if they cannot land shots, and if they just keep taking shots from these tanks, I mean, they're eventually going to go down here. I mean, Bubbles is, really trying to move around, trying to get more vision, maybe more angles. But, I mean, the fact is, because I'm feeling they just went one T32 too many, for at least Project Phantom did. I think had they switched one of those T32s for maybe like a T69 even, or another Pershing, or just another tank that's, a little bit more mobile and that's a little bit more versatile, I definitely think that they would have a much more better chance to come into this fight in an even kind of more advantageous position. MiTH, top is taking a lot of damage right now. Same with Bubbles though. And the Kai, also trying to land here. Some shots being traded for both sides. Calliope, and pretty decent positioning as well here. Oh, he does take a big shot though.
The advantage still goes to MiTH, I think, just a little bit.
I mean, we'll have to see.
Position-wise, but once again, it's like really close. It all comes down to accuracy here on sniping. Oh boy, just...
And the Kai.
He takes a huge hit here.
All these tanks of the Project Phantom side trying to come here, trying to back up.
Panda Kai is in trouble. Panda Kai is in real trouble.
Yeah, he might actually go down here. He's very low. They have to try and retaliate onto Boom here.
And the first T1 going down on the Project Phantom side. Actually,
Ripper coming from behind too. Look at that from the southern part of the railway.
This is trouble.
Yeah, right now, absolutely. MiTH front mission have to try and close this. They have the huge positional advantage over Project Phantom at this point. If they can finish off one of these T32s, it's going to be a huge advantage for the team, but they are taking a lot of damage though, so they have to be careful at this point. No tanks have gone down, and this is when the T32s start becoming a huge threat, is because when all the tanks start getting low, the T32s will survive that one extra shot compared to the other, even slightly lighter tanks. So right now, this is, although, we saw MiTH front mission land so much initial damage onto Project Phantom, but because Project Phantom have 3 triple T32s, they are now pretty even with the opposing side.
This is just, once again, it's a most interesting battle. So very tactical. Positioning is key here, and but like, you know what? Still, MiTH is getting the surrounding maneuver.
Yeah.
Still, I really think that if they don't make too many mistakes, they should be able to take this. Because look at that spread. I mean, look at the net formed around every single Project Phantom tank here.
Bubbles taking huge damage right now. He might go down. all of these tanks are getting extremely low, but the first kill now falling.
They charge. You see, I mean, that's the thing. That's the only option. They gotta break the ring. Somehow they gotta break the surrounding maneuver. They gotta break the ring. So this is very well done by Project Phantom, because that was their only ticket. Had they stayed put, they would have gone down one after the other.
Yeah, definitely very well played coming out from the Project Phantom side.
And they're still alive. I mean, that's
so
that's
many.
what,
Look
like,
at this, Monty Ceros and Sephiroth, all these tanks. Even
a shot away from dying, but
even
still alive.
Oh wow, yeah, this is just an amazing performance by the Project Phantom side, staying alive by just the thread of their teeth.
Monasteros goes down, and so does the Pershing, so yeah, we do trade, but you know what? It was still their only ticket. The only reason why they're still in this match is because they charged out.
Yep, exactly. So Ripper now, I think he's out of bullets, so he's going to try and run out of here.
He's going to take a shot.
Not to take
a
too
huge
much.
shot.
Oh my God.
10 health.
Wow.
Oh boy.
10 health here. He's trying.
But like, so is this is so close.
All of these tanks are literally just ramming. Like, if they get rammed, they'll go down here.
Oh boy,
they get another kill.
Tanks are going left and right here. Just Ripper, 10 health. If Ripper can take out like just somehow can take out like Konokoi here, just so he doesn't. This is it. Yeah, Project Phantom's gonna take this.
Yep, the base capture is starting by MiTH.
And honestly, it's nothing short, not of a miracle, but that's entirely due to the fact that they just broke the surrounding maneuver by charging it on just one side.
Yeah, no, MiTH Fromage did absolutely nothing wrong here. They just played everything. Both teams doing everything right.
Oh yeah.
Especially Project Phantom with that very crucial moment, like you said. Yeah, breaking that kind of surrounding maneuver, kind of focusing down one side of the push, and they went for it at the exact precise moment when the other tanks just weren't able to back them up. So they got the.
That was a rock solid game on both sides. Actually, it's just arguably, you know, out of all the national teams, like those two, it's a shame that those two had to face one another.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, it's just the level of play that we've seen from either PP3 with Supo or even yesterday from the Forgotten. I mean, Avantgarde and IAF played well, but this is a different level.